Hey guys, it's Chase, and I'm here with my Q&A to the answers. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was getting a lot more questions than I thought, so I went ahead and wanted to give an extra day so anyone who wanted to ask more questions. There is glare in my glasses because I'm using my iPad below me that has all the all the questions and my answers written down. But we will get started, and I'm going to skip forward a little bit. All right, question number one. Question number one. One of the questions that I got asked was, "What is behind me?" And I think they mean, I don't know what they mean because I think they mean stuffed animals. I don't know if that's what they mean. Up here is Doug. This little thing from Target was $9.99, and Wally. I got those two things from a Disney store that was closing down. Yeah, sorry, that was a weird question, but if we're meaning this exact moment, what's behind me? Doug, Wally, stuffed animal from Target, movies, and that right there I got from a pawn shop. It was $9.99. It says, "Movie night, cell phones off." And I'm recording on my cell phone, so I'm breaking the rules. Okay, question number two. If I could get any actor to play me in a movie, who would I choose and why? I would choose... I thought about this one, and it's not based off of anyone that looks like me, because I really don't know anyone who looks like me, you know. Personality-wise, someone that I really enjoy watching their movies, and they're just fun and goofy, and, you know, all stuff like that. I would say John Krasinski from The Office. He played Jim. He was in Away We Go, and all that, yeah. I think it's Licensed to Wed or something like that. But yeah, he just seems really fun, really goofy, and I think me and him have the same kind of personality. You know, I've seen him on talk shows and stuff, and just how he is in real life, he seems like he's really cool and fun and charming and devilishly handsome. Yeah, just like me. All right, well, there's question number two. And I have a lot of questions. I'm going to try to blow through them kind of quick, but, you know. Question number three. Do I have a PlayStation? Yes. And part two to that question was, what's my PlayStation name? If someone wants to try to find me for like Call of Duty or add me or whatever, it's Assfire19. Yes, Assfire19. And the reason is when I was 16 or 17. When I got my, I think it's 17. When I got my PlayStation, I was just trying to think of something really random that nobody else would have, and I came up with Assfire17, and then I changed it to Assfire19. So anyone who wants to add me, they have a PlayStation, Assfire19. Go ahead, find me, and I will add you on there. So yeah. What are all the, question number four, or 4.5, 5, whatever you want to call it, because of the two-parter. But, what shirts am I always wearing? Yeah, see, when I'm not working, normally I'm in my nothing but my work clothes, and so, when I'm at home, I have a bunch of wrestling shirts that I wear that are really old and beat up, and they have no kind of love to them. But these are the shirts that I'm wearing a lot. They're really, really big, as you can tell. They don't fit me. They make me look like I'm just this gigantic bastard. But, you know, I wear them because they're comfortable and because when I'm, you know, I get one day off a week, so I want to spend it being lazy in these weird-ass clothes, you know. But, and basketball shirts and my hat. You know, I love my hat. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Question number 5 or 6. I don't even know those count, so... There you go. I'm not good with numbers, so good thing no one asked me a math problem because I would not be able to tell you. This person knows I watch wrestling, so they asked me Sunday, who do I think is going to win the Royal Rumble match? And, well, I'm calling it, I'm going to say Roman Reigns from The Shield. If that means anything to anyone who watches this video, Roman Reigns from The Shield, I think is what is going to win the Royal Rumble. Yeah, there we go. What are some other things I'm into? I'm into comic books. I have, and I don't have a whole lot, but I like reading Ultimate Avengers and the New Avengers, you know, stuff like that. That's really cool. And then my sister bought me all 12 of the Avengers versus X-Men, and I just haven't had time to read them. But I'm on book 7 of 12, I think. So yeah, that's really good. I'm into wrestling. Clearly, everyone knows that I watch wrestling. Video games, when I can, I like to play them. The one I'm playing right now is I just bought that Disney Infinity. And it's pretty fun. You know, it kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, but not as much to do. But it's but it's really fun. And I've been playing. I play basketball games and stuff like that, and wrestling games. Last of Us, I'm trying to rebeat again because I love that game. And I'm also into basketball. Basketball is a sport that I love, love, love. I used to play it back in the day. I love watching. It's my favorite sport. And my favorite team is the Boston Celtics. They're not doing so hot this year, but they're my favorite team. So there we go. Okay, so now we're getting to some actually movie-related questions. What are some movies I'm looking forward to this year? 2014, ones that I'm really just looking forward to. And I have a lot. Normally movies, it's one of those I don't really anticipate a whole lot. You know, I normally when I see a trailer, if it looks interesting, I'll just go see it. It's not one that I knew was coming out or anything like that. I don't really look a whole lot. But ones that I know for sure that I'm looking forward to are Captain America 2, because he's my favorite superhero, Captain America. So Captain America 2, 302, Muppets Most Wanted. Yes, I am looking forward to Muppets Most Wanted. I watched the trailer for that recently, and it made me laugh my ass off. It looked so ridiculous, but yeah, that one. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm looking forward to it. I just am worried for it to be clusterfucked like Spider-Man 3 with Topher Grace. Was it Tobey Maguire? I think they're just trying to do too much. I'm hoping maybe like with Rhino, he's not in it that long. Maybe he's just somebody that he fights for 2 seconds and that's it. And maybe the Green Goblin doesn't make too much of an appearance. I know his main conflict is Electro, but I just don't want it to be just bombarded too much. You know what I'm talking about. The new Godzilla. I'm looking forward to new Godzilla. Trailer for that looks really, really cool, and we're a little overdue for new Godzilla. When the last one came out, I was 7, and to me that movie was amazing. Should have won a bunch of awards when I was a kid, but watching it now, it's pretty goofy. But this one looks really cool, and I think they put some time and love into it. And I think that's why it's taken so long for them to create a new one. So that's what I'm really cool about. I'm looking forward to Days of Future Past, X-Men Days of Future Past, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which looks really, really cool. I just bought Rise of the Planet of the Apes for $4.99 on Blu-ray at Best Buy, so that was kind of cool. Guardians of the Galaxy and Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. I don't know what really that's going to. I know it's going to be space, but I don't know the story or anything like that. They just kind of just released the teaser for it, but Interstellar looks really, really cool. And I'm excited about that, so that'd be really cool. Another one. Next question is in my opinion, what is the best remake I have seen? And there's been a lot of remakes, but the one that really stuck out was one that I still watch now, and I'm just like, and that's the Dawn of the Dead remake that came out in 2004. That one was really good. I enjoyed it. I think it was very solid considering, because the series, the Dawn of the Dead and all that stuff was a very well-known series, and everyone knew it. And when it came out, I know a lot of people were kind of worried if it was going to be good or not, because remakes, still in 2004 were kind of shit sometimes. So that was one I really, really enjoyed. Which goes to my next question: what was the worst remake in my opinion? And that is an easy one. As soon as I read that question, I was like, "There's no brainer. I know exactly what the worst one was," and that was the remake of The Nightmare on Elm Street. I wanted that one to be good so bad. I wanted it to be good really bad. I had a lot of high hopes with it. I don't know what it was. I think the acting didn't seem very good. The main girl in it, was it Noomi? No, not Noomi Rapace. What's her name? The girl the girl with the dragon tattoo, but not the original. Rooney Mara, is that it? Yeah, she didn't seem too into it, and I think she said in interviews and stuff she didn't seem real into it at the time, and you could tell that it was just awful. Casey Cassidy was the best thing about that movie, and she died in the first 45 minutes. But the movie, and see, that's the thing too, she was like a secondary character, but she seemed like the most important character in that movie. And she wasn't the most important character, but the focus was on her for the first hour of the movie. So that was kind of weird, but no skin off my bones. Who are some actors and actresses and actors that I don't really like or I can't stand very much? Well, there's not a whole lot. Normally I kind of give respect to everybody, but the ones that kind of really just annoy me are Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith, we all know, After Earth and Karate Kid. Karate Kid we'll forgive him for. And even, was it Pursuit of Happiness? Was he in that one too? He's spoiled. He seems like a prick. And he's only in movies because his dad's Will Smith. Which brings me to my next thing. Will Smith kind of annoys me now. I don't hate him, but he annoys me. He used to be really cool. And now he's just doing random shit, and now he's not. You know, I don't know. He seemed like he was really fun, and same with Brad Pitt. He was also on my list. Actors that right now I can't really stand him because he's not cool anymore. He's preaching too much. I don't know. And actress wise, I mean, there's not really a whole lot. I'd say Angelina Jolie. She kind of annoys me. Again, I'm looking forward to. This goes back to what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Maleficent, but there's something about her lately. I don't know what it is. I can't stand her very much. Who is my favorite filmmaker and why? Favorite filmmaker, I would have to say probably, and it's just because I love their style of how they do everything, and that's Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan, you know, writes very well. He directs very well. Visually, he does things great. He has his style, you know, between Insomnia, Memento, Inception, all the Dark Knights. I mean, he just has and